live on 2K Sports. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're hoping they can carry over some of that momentum from their undefeated homestand.
They have really hit the ground running this year. It's hard to imagine things coming together for them any better or quicker. They've been dominant in the early season.
Not the team you want to face right now. Never mind midseason form. They've been playing in championship form here early on.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. No good off the back of the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Now, here's Westbrook. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Adams. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Ibaka with some nice D. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Mo Williams.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Here's Durant. The Cavaliers pull it in. Dellavedova kicks to James. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith kicks to Dellavedova. 4 on the shot clock. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Detroit Pistons.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
In Westbrook, here we go. Count the bucket. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here is Cunningham.
Richard Jefferson.
Right side Jefferson. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backboard.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Love and Verjao are up front. Jared Cunningham is out there with Jefferson, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. Shoots from the right block. Verjao can't hit.
Well, I tell you what, guys, last season the Thunder were fantastic on the glass. I mean, they started out as a great rebounding team and got even better after their trades. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. The steal. Outside Jefferson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Jefferson's got his first 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
So it's the Cavaliers now after Enes Kanter's miss. And Verjao kicks to Cunningham. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Morrow's got his first points of the night. Last season, the Oklahoma City Thunder led the entire NBA in rebounding. Greg, they did well on both ends, first in the league in offensive rebounds and second in defense.
And Kevin, the thing that sticks...
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Singler brings the double team. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Collison. Uncovered. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Williams with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. Singler, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And then Cunningham slams it in.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson comes in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Cunningham. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the basket by Jones. Oklahoma City leading by 6.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Williams. Back to Jones. Takes a 3. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Waiters dishes to Cantor. Back to Waiters. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. When you look back on the Thunder last season, the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Braun, he's checked in for Verejao. Jefferson comes in for Jones. J.R. Smith's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Cunningham in for Mo Williams.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
The Cavaliers trailed.
That happened.
Yeah.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. And he dunks it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket.